Turbo meme coin is absolutely going parabolic. We've seen an all-time high now for Turbo. We've stepped into the $700 million MC region. Actually, it tapped into $800 million. Could this be a next $1 billion market cap meme coin? Turbo really looking good, and we've looked at it a few times on this channel. If you have been sticking around over the last sort of few months, we've tapped into Turbo. We've spoken about Turbo, so ensure you subscribe so you don't miss out on these coins whilst they're in a lower accumulation phase. Now, let's just talk about this beautiful price action. So we can see, first of all, on the day, brilliant, about a 20 to 30% pump to the upside. Now, I want to also just look at some interesting news, but firstly also, I think we should just talk about the technical side of things, because that's what we all kind of are also curious about and why this could be important. If we look at the history of Turbo firstly, I just want to show you guys the relative strength index right here, because we are indeed seeing sometimes a bit of a pattern, and we haven't quite got back there yet, but you can see you've got these euphoric levels of RSI on the weekly time frame, where we're sort of tapping into, on average, I would say, roughly 80-ish RSI, about 84 RSI is where things get very sort of exciting here. Now, what we can also notice so far, every single time for Turbo, if you were to accumulate on the weekly 50 RSI, this is where we can start to see Turbo look like it's decent again for sort of dollar cost averaging into when the RSI is bottoming out, which is the yellow line there. So we've got the red line, which is euphoria and greed, these vertical lines, and then we're going to also produce a yellow line which can go literally just there, and also we can get another one just there. And what these yellow lines reflect is the undervaluation and the fear in the market. The red lines represent the overextension, the greed, and basically the insane sort of parabolic movements in the market. Now, when we reflect these lines versus the price, we can see they do work. If you look at the RSI, if you bought here, for example, you would have made 7x. If you bought here, for example, you would have made a whopping 5x. If you bought over here, you would have made 12x. And if you bought the recent one where it went also back down to 50 RSI, you would also have made a 2x over there. So these are the opportunities. But what we can see is now, on the relative strength index, Turbo is climbing back up towards the area or the POI for selling. On average, you want to be looking at selling now, because the people that already, in my opinion, it doesn't mean it won't go up anymore, but the upside potential is minimized, so the risk is also maximized slightly. Obviously, the times to be buying into Turbo was when the RSI was in these regions here, when the coin was down, undervalued, and more boring. So we have seen a big pump as a result. The RSI is now 73. Once it taps into the 80 region, we're back in the FOMO territory, and there's a lot of greed in the market. So that's my take profit zone, the weekly time frame on the relative strength index for Turbo. If you want more insights on these timings, check out my Discord down below, where we're doing tons of trading signals. We're putting all the insights and metrics and indicators in there for you guys. So check out down below the Discord channel. So it's looking great. Of course, two beautiful green weekly candles, and we have produced a new all-time high versus the previous one, which was over there. Busted through, removed a 0. Turbo's looking very, very strong. A little bit overbought on the daily RSI, I would say. We've just tapped into 80, but not necessarily a huge problem. So yeah, I think there could still be continuation for Turbo. I don't know where the next all-time high will truly be, but I do think that a $1 billion MC is still realistic. And our 1618 Fibonacci would take us up to 0.001492. If we do get that next pump, a beautiful path right now would be actually correcting just a little bit. Small correction, and then another bounce to the upside into that 0.014 region, which would take Turbo into that $1 billion territory. You can see big listings are happening. For example, they went on Manta Pacific, new listing on Manta Pacific, Kilo X here, which is really cool. Kilo X perpetual on the exchange side of things, so more buying, more volume, more hype. What else is there to show here? We can see unlocking opportunity through community support by King Turbo. They are one of the biggest meme coin communities and cultures out there. A meme coin made by AI for the people. And it's just crazy to see how meme coins are still such a big narrative in this market. But look how many different spot exchanges that this coin is on. So look for other coins that have similar spot exchange exposure, partnerships, networking power, and try and find it. Just research for the meme coins that could, it could be the next big meme coin, right? If you can find the meme coin that has this level of exposure of exchanges, the list just goes on and on and on. and have a look at its price action. If it's in a lull, if it's not really booming, then maybe there's a reason. But this is truly a significant pump here for Turbo, and it is moving very, very nicely. If you're looking to buy Turbo, you can use also CaseX, link is down below, or MEXC if you want to. The smaller maker and taker fees in the market on both spot and future side. This saves you tons of money over time. So get trading with either of those exchanges, and when you use my link, you will get bonuses upon signing up, and it will help you save money over time. Let me know down below in the comments what you think is going to happen with Turbo, this coin right here. Of course, you know, it's had a beautiful rush. But remember, folks, these markets are always designed for you to take profits. You can't just hold, or keep liquidity in the markets forever. These cycles of euphoria and I suppose fear are there for you to take profits and capitalize on. You don't have to hold just because someone is telling you to hold. Now, of course, if you're like me, you bought lower down, and I did make some losses. Actually, my average entry was like 0.0007. It came down, and I had to hold through a loss for a while, and I did that, and now I'm seeing the reward, you know. So yeah, it's nice. These big positions do move quickly, and it could easily move to the downside just as quick. Not saying it will. Another big point of interest for corrective phase would be our 0.0084. If it comes down to there, I would be quite tempted to even grab more of this coin. I know they say you should never double dip, but I would potentially double dip in this region here at 0.0085 should it happen again. And as guys, if you're new here and you're also looking to achieve time, location, financial freedom, check out my Patreon package down below as well. The Crypto Legend package will give you tons of trading signals, education, and insights to hopefully become a huge trader in the market and grow your crypto portfolio tenfold. And I'll see you very, very soon. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Bye for now. Peace.